and get busy. All right, now what I want to do is I want to go back up here to these problems right here. I kind of stopped at 17. All right, so here we go. 17. All right, thank you. Go. Tell me what you get.
A rectangle has a perimeter.
No, I want you to tell me what the answer is.
Oh, I know. 5 1/2.
5 1/2. Good.
What?
Somebody else get 17. What did you get?
2 and 5 eighths.
2 and how much? 2 and 5/8. What do you got?
2 and 5 eighths. 2 and 5 eighths.
All right, 2 and 5/8.
Yeah, 2 and 5/8.
Okay, so now listen, again, it's not a big deal. All right, again, I want you to see it and visualize. Brennan, are you with me? You got your calculator today?
Yeah.
Well, let's get your calculator out because we're gonna be needing it. All right, so the main thing is, again, I want everybody to draw a rectangle. All right, or try to draw a rectangle. All right. Wow. Okay, my iPad's a little dirty today. It's not drawing the shapes very good, so let's try one more time. All right, here we go. Now, it says that the shorter sides are 1.5 centimeters. So I wanted everybody to draw 1 1/2, 1 1/2. All right. Now it says the perimeter is 8 1/4. So who remembers the formula for perimeter of a rectangle? We should be all be able to tell me that. What is it?
Like length times 2 plus 1.
You are awesome. That is exactly right. The perimeter of a rectangle, thank you very much, is we say 2L plus 2W. 2L plus 2W. Is everybody okay with that? Now, what did we say the perimeter was? We said the perimeter was 8 1/4. So I'm trying to get everybody the algebra that you need. 8 1/4 is equal to 2 times 1 1/2 plus 2W. Now, some of you saying I just work backwards. Do I have to? It doesn't matter to me how you come up with the answer. I just want to see the work. All right, that's what I'm hoping you did. All right. Now, from there, to solve this equation, I need help with 2 times 1 1/2. What was that? 2 times 1 1/2. Tell me. 3, thank you. So now I have 8 1/4 is equal to 3 plus 2W. Everybody okay with that? Good? Now, how do I solve? What do I do next, Jackson?
You minus 3.
Thank you.
To 8 1/4.
Minus 3, minus 3. So now I have 8 1.
5 1/4.
You're awesome. 5 1/4.
And then you divide that by 2.
Wow, thank you so much. 5 1/4 is equal to 2W. And then from there, hold on, Misha, I'm going to get you in here. And then I divide by 2. And of course, what's 5 1/4 divided by 2?
2 and 5/8.
Is that right? Now, we don't just say 2 5/8, we say 2 5/8 centimeters. Thank you. All right, now, question.
Where did you get the 3 from?
Do on your calculator 1 1/2 times 2, kiddo. 1 1/2 times 2. Misha,
I don't have my calculator.
I'm so sorry. You can go get it. It was in your locker, did you say?
Yeah.
All right, hustle up, kiddo. Try to hurry.
I have a question.
Okay, just 1 second, Evan. Thank you. Just 1 second. No. Are you okay with this question now, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
17. Now listen, we have a test tomorrow, Brennan. All right. I told your dad you're doing much better. Okay, so now I want to make sure you're with me on this, right?
Yeah.
All right, you ask me anything because I want a good job tomorrow. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, Evan.
So how did you get the 3 to subtract?
Because remember, we're working backwards, right? So from here, I have to eliminate the 3, so I subtract 3 because I'm trying to figure out what W is.
Oh,
All right, we did that at the beginning of the year. We learned how to solve little equations. Is that helpful?
a little bit. So then with W, when you subtract 3, do you have to do anything with that number?
With 2?
Or is, well, with 2W.
No.
Do you do anything to it?
What happens is that the +3 minus 3 cancels out. So 8 1/4 minus 3 is 5 1/4. That's where I got this step right here. You
And
understand?
so do yeah, but do you do anything to that 5 1/4?
When I solve this equation, I divide by 2. And that cancels that out. So do on your calculator 5 1/4 divided by 2. And it should be 2 5/8.
Oh, okay. I understand now. Thank you.
All right. What? Yeah, hold on 1 second. Hey, come on now. I've been in communication with your parents too. I'm trying to help everybody. And every time I talk to your parents, I tell them exactly how you're doing in class. Okay, so if you're not asking me questions, that means you're doing understanding okay. All right? So you're good with that so far. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
All right, that's a hard one. If you're doing good on that one, I feel good about it. Did you figure your mistake out?
Yeah, I just needed the formula.
Okay, you kind of forgot it. Now, do you understand why there's 2 L's and 2 W's?
Yeah.
Let me show you, or are you good?
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Can you show me?
All right, show me. Yes, look right here. This side right here and this side are both the same. That's why there are 2 of them. Then the other side over here, this guy right here and this guy right here, there's 2 of those. Does that make sense now? And we call one of them length and one of them width. Does it matter which one is which? Makes no difference. Okay? You good?
Yeah.
All right, Brennan, you still with me?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yeah, read number 18. Go.
For cutting fabric placemats that are to be 15 inches wide. If you have a piece of fabric that is 101.5 inches long, how many placemats can you cut from the fabric?
I want to hear this one now. Don't mess it up.
About 6 and 78 or 121 placemats.
Okay, I like that. Anybody else? Tell me.
Oh, yeah.
You got that?
I got the same thing, but yes, I did. Yeah.
But what?
But isn't it 6 placemats? Because you can't have
Yeah.
just a half
I did
placemat.
that.
Yeah, see, don't be wimpy just because I fuss at you a little bit.
And then
All right.
And then it's 6 placemats.
He is awesome. That is correct. I know everybody in here knows that. That's kind of like a trick question. You can't really give someone 78 121st of a placemat, right? So this is exactly correct. I want everybody on your test tomorrow to do 101/2 divided by 15 1/8. That's what I'd like to see. I don't want to just see the answer, because if your answer is wrong, I mark the whole thing wrong, then saying, okay, you made a mistake. I see your logic. Then it was this answer, which is brilliant. All right. But we can't have partial fractions of a placemat. So we say there are what? 6 what?
6 placemats.
Placemats. All right. We don't just say 6. We don't say 6 inches. We say there are 6 placemats that can be made. Is everybody happy with that explanation? You good? Brennan?
Yeah.
Do I need to show you something? Do I need to draw something? Do I need to do anything to make you see it better?
No,
All right, attaboy. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so now, Joshua, can you hear me? For one reason,
Yes.
you can hear me. Okay, I want you to tell me what you get for A, 19A.
One second, my dog.
Come on. Did you get it? I don't know what, sorry, Josh. I don't know what's going on. All right. So go ahead, Jackson. How far did you walk over these 5 days?
17
How much?
miles.
16 3/8.
I said 17 miles.
Did you add them up on your calculator? Add all these up. Anybody else get 16 3/8?
Yeah.
Josh,
Mr. Shao, I said I got 17.
okay, but I think you made a mistake with your addition. I think it's supposed to be 16 and 3/8. Re-add it for me on your
Okay.
calculator. Do me a favor.
Okay, yeah, I didn't. I tried not to use my calculator. Tried to at least.
No. Listen, the point of the lesson is to teach you how to use a calculator. Okay? I wanted you to use the calculator. Do you have a calculator?
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to use the calculator. I don't care about, I taught you last week how to add, subtract, multiply, divide. This week, I'm teaching you how to use the calculator. All right, so I want you to always use the calculator on tomorrow's test. You're allowed to do that. Okay, so double check that.
Okay.
16 and 3/8. Okay, so now I need the average distance that you would walk. Tell me,
I got 3.
how do we do that?
You add all the options.
Yes, you add them up, divide, well, what did you divide by? 5, right? So you,
3 and 11 for you.
Yeah.
3, yeah, she said 3, I just
I
didn't.
got 4 and 5, 24.
So now what we're gonna do is, did everybody agree you got 16 and 3/8 for A, right?
Yeah.
So then you have to take that total and divide it by 5.
Oh, I got the wrong answer for average.
Yes, that's exactly right. You gotta be careful. Change your A and make sure that's correct. So B is just A divided by 5. Everybody okay with that? All right. Now, how much further did you walk on Tuesday than on Monday? Brennan, this is you.
Alright,
What do we do?
all I did for number 19, I put, what did I make? Oh no.
C.
3, 4, something.
You're doing C. I want you to read C, Brennan. Come on.
How much further did you walk on Tuesday and on Monday?
How much?
3/4.
3/4. Did everybody get that?
See?
Now, the only thing we need is the units. You have, yes, 3/4 of a mile. Tell me what?
Can I do D?
What is D?
Is it 2/3?
How did you get that?
Because it's the smallest.
Okay, so everybody, this is the problem I'm having with kids. You have an iPad, you don't even understand how powerful it is. Stop watching YouTube videos, and I want you right now to look up, how do you find the range?
That's what I thought.
That's what you're supposed to do. How do you find the range? No, put your hands down. She's going to tell me what the Google tells her what's the answer to range.
That's what
No, what?
a random guy.
How do you find the range? That's what she'd be typing in. How do you find the range? Shh, she can look it up. She's brilliant.
Found a good video on range.
Yeah, I found.
No, she's big enough. She's smart enough to do it. How do you find?
Calculate the range. The range is the difference between the lowest and the highest.
Wow, wasn't that hard?
Okay, well then, like, look up the.
So now, what's the high and what's the low?
The highest is 5 and
And what's the lowest?
2/3.
Okay, tell me what the answer is.
Minus. Thank you. 4 and 11, 24.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, now you understand. Everybody understands what I mean. I'm okay with you forgetting something. You get smarter when you look up the information. You do get smarter looking up the information. Yes, sir.
I don't get it. So we just subtract the lowest.
Yeah, from the what?
Highest. Oh, so lowest from the highest?
Yes. And then you just look at the numbers and say which one is the highest.
Okay.
And then you say which one is the lowest. And then you subtract them. All right, Misha, what? That's okay. No, everything is okay. Right? Anybody have any questions so far on 19 now? All right, here we go. Let's knock out 20. Misha, what does that mean? What does 20 mean?
I know.
What does that say? Read that. What is that?
3/4.
Okay, now hold on. What does that mean? What's that fraction bar mean?
Divide.
That's right. Divided by what? See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't even have to know what it means. I don't want you to. I want you to say fraction bar means division. So go and tell me. Stop. 9 over 32.
And Mr.
Hey, what?
Calculator like smashed, and it like got all these crazy numbers on it. But we ordered a new one, but cake is letting me.
What happened to it?
I had it in my backpack and it was on the side thing. When I put it down, it smashed and it kind of cracked in the back. And it didn't really
You haven't had that thing for 2 days.
I know, but it was like cracked and then if you look, it was like.
Misha, what am I gonna do with you? All right, 21. Now this is the thinking question.
Good song, even.
What?
My dad ordered me a case.
Good. Case of them? Good.
No, a case like to put around it.
Oh, I thought you ordered him a case of calculators, like 24.
I'm not gonna be
Okay, hold up. Now, again, this is the tricky one. I've got the answer right up front. What is it? 5. What did you get?
4.
4. Good.
I got 5.
5.
4.
5.
Well, I did get another answer, but then I rounded it.
What?
I got 4.
4.
4.
Brennan? What?
5.
5.
4.
All right, I'm mad at some of you. Evan, what did you get? Josh, what
5.
did you get?
No.
It says 5 on page.
Josh, what'd you get? Yeah.
I mean 4, my mistake.
Now look right here. So again, guys, I'm trying to tell kids every year the same thing. I can't help you with this problem. All right, you have to be able to do it yourself. All right, and we did something almost exactly the same. All right, so again, this is 21 feet. We're gonna put a cone up every 3.5 feet. Please, if you don't know how to put something up 3.5 feet, you can just do it on your calculator. All right, this is the start right here. Am I putting up a cone at the start? No. All right, then I measure out what? 3.5 feet. And then I'm gonna put a what? Then I'm putting a cone out. All right, so we put a cone right there. All right, now, the next
I
thing,
got 6.
I put another 3.5 feet, which is gonna take me to what number? 7. And then I put another cone at 7. Then another 3.5 feet would be what? 10.5. And then I put another cone. Then I do what? Add another 3.5, which takes me to what? 14. And then I add another cone. All right, now I count out to what? 17.5 and put another cone. Now I count out another 3.5, and what do you know? I'm at 21. Do I put a cone there? See, I'm not understanding you. Some of you guys, I'm not understanding.
How's that?
Right? I told you. All right, you're going to have to draw things out sometimes to make sure you're correct. So some of you guys who just did 21 divided by 3.5, of course, that would be 6, right? And then you said, okay, there's not one at the front and the back, so now it's 4. All right, you got to be careful. Go.
Well, I didn't. I somehow divided and got 5 3 7.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Type 21 divided by 3.5. Come on, that's not funny to me.
Because I put 19 in instead of.
That summarizes it very well. You got to put the right number in order for the calculation to be correct.
Because the 19 I didn't count the 2 first ones. The 2.
Oh.
So then I rounded it
But-
to 5.
But you understand, does everybody understand what I'm trying to tell you though, right?
Yeah.
These are just critical thinking, they call them. All right, you can't just say the answer is because. All right, even if you think, wow, take 21 divided by 3.5, that is correct. That puts a mark up every 3.5 feet. The problem is there's not a mark on the 21 because it doesn't go there. All right, is everybody happy with that now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
So the answer is 6.
No, the answer was 5. 6 was for those of you guys who did 21 divided by 3.5. All right, now, number 22, it says a water cooler contains 10 gallons of water if you drink 2/3 of a gallon of water each day, how long will the water last? Wow, Misha,
15 days.
somebody said 15 days. Anybody else have a different number?
I got this.
Wow, I'm pretty happy with you because you took the 10 gallons and you did what? Yay, you guys sound good. You did 10 and you divided by the 2/3. You did 10 and you divided by the 2/3. Yes, I'm happy with that. All right, and that was 15 days. All right, now 23 is kind of tricky. All right, Trey, you think you can do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Winner for class president got 3/5 of the vote.
All right, so hold up. I want everybody to write down winner. The winner receives 3/5 of the votes. Okay, keep reading now.
If Tanner Street voted, what fraction of the vote did the loser?
Okay, so now I have the loser.
He got 2/5.
Wow, very good. Very, very good. All right, now again, what exactly does 3 mean? 3 means there were 3 winner and then 5 total.
So
Listen to me. 3 that picked the winner out of what? 5 altogether. So then if 3 people pick the winner, then 2 people pick the loser. I need to make sure everybody understands me on that. That's why that fraction is 2/5. Does anybody have any questions? Just a second, I'm gonna let you do it. Just let me talk. All right, does anybody have any questions with 3/5 and 2/5? Ethan, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Brennan, you okay with that? All right, so I have 3/5 and 2/5. Now, carry on.
So I times 3/5 to 200, I got 120.
Hold up, hold up. 3/5 times what?
200.
Right, because 200 represents the what?
Total.
The total. And we're breaking 200 up into the winners and the losers. So if you multiply that by 3/5, what did you get?
I got 120. So that means the winner got 120 votes and the loser got 80.
120 votes for the winner,
And the loser got 80.
and the loser got what?
80.
80 votes. Now, can you tell me how you got 80 so quickly?
Because I did 200 minus 120.
Yes, 200 minus 120 is 80 votes for the loser.
So you just
Now,
do
or I could do what?
120 times 80 is
No. Or I could do what? And this is what I want everybody to do. Say it again. I'm proud of you, girl. Good job. I want everybody to take your calculator, type in 200 and multiply it by 2/5. 200 times 2/5. I mean that. Type it in. 80, right? So again, I'm just showing you there's multiple ways to get the same answer. The total times the fraction gives you how many there are. What?
How did you get 2/5?
Well, because 5, now this is what I'm telling you, this is how you can be much smarter after you walk out the door today if you listen. And then you just got to listen for 1 second, and then I'll call on you. In a fraction, 5 represents the total. So how many were winners? 3 out of how many? No, 3 out of how many? 3 out of 5 were winners.
2 was left over.
Yes, there you go. You with me now? That's how I got 2/5. Now,
So how do you know one to do?
well, because if you can either be a winner or a loser, you with me? So if you're a winner, you're in this group. If you're a loser,
So you're saying if it's not as big as the number that is on the bottom, you're gonna have to do another.
yes. Right, but more importantly now, stay with me. This is if there were only 5 people, but there were more than 5 people. There were what? 200 total. So you just multiply 200 times the
You just made
3/5.
it simpler, so then you didn't have to be there.
Yeah.
And
Now
then you
look,
got
Misha.
80 votes because you did it times 1, so both of them had to do the same thing.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you would do that on your calculator, you would understand. If you do 200 times 2/5, that's
I did, and it's 80.
that's 80 for the loser. Or we can do what? 200 minus 120, and that's another way to find the losers. Everybody agree with me on that? All right. Brennan, you had a question. Go. Did you have something or did I answer it? Well, why? You have, well, I'm just telling you, you have to bring a charger with you, buddy, like everyone else. Do they not give you a charger? Hey, do they not give you a charger? All right, well, go ask Miss Hill. You're wasting my time now, buddy. Come on, I'm trying to get you a good grade tomorrow, and you're charging your iPad. Hurry up, let's go, chop, chop, faster. All right, here we go. So now, number 24. Logan, what am I doing on 24? 15 divided by 3/4. What did you get that to be? 20. Is everybody okay with 20? All right, hopefully you guys are doing good. All right, and then the only one we didn't do was 28, right? So tell me, good.
So,
What's A again? You have to tell me.
me,
Yes.
4 and 2 curves,
And then divided by what's B?
5, 6,
And then times.
3 and 8, 9.
All right, just do that on your calculator and tell me, kiddo.
21 and 7 ninths.
21 and 7/9. Is everybody okay with that? Everybody good with this? 21 and 7/9.
Yes.
21 and 7/9. Nothing to it.
You said
All right.
27 or 20?
I got it right there on the board.
I thought you said 27.
Okay, now listen, I'm gonna walk around the room. Everybody now has to make a blank copy and you're gonna practice. That's what we're doing for the rest of the class. Make a blank copy. Now, I wanna show you how I do it. So everybody look up on the board. Let me show you how cool this is, guys. Ready? Look up, look up, look up. Just let me show you. All right, here, I have word problems. So I hold it down and I duplicate it. Then I tap on the copy. Then what I do is I tap the little pages button. Watch how cool this is. Tap the pages button, tap at the screen, and clear the page, and all the work's gone. Clear the page, all the work is gone. Clear the page, tap on each page and hit clear page, not delete page. If you accidentally delete the page, you can just hit the back arrow and it'll pull it back up there for you. Yeah, you're just deleting your work. All right, you're just deleting your work. All right, that's how you make a copy of the page. All right, and then delete the work. And now go back and try the problems again. All right, that's what your job is for the last, whatever, 10 minutes we have left, 12 minutes. Okay? So now, Brennan, go sit over there like you were yesterday and plug it in. All right? And you understand I'm not fussing at you, right? I'm trying to get you a good grade tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
All right, come on now. Let's go. What do you need? Okay, hurry up. You got work to do.
And put my answers on.
Then you tap the page and hit clear. All right, my homeschool peeps. All right, your job now is to hopefully make a blank copy and then redo the problems. And if you can do all the problems, you're going to do fine tomorrow on the test. All right, guys? Practice, practice, practice. Evan, Josh, I want you practicing right now. You have a nice rest of the day.
You too.
All right, buddy. Practice.
Bye. I will.
Josh, practice.